Hey guys, and welcome back to the JaysWithM podcast. The Tampa Bay series has officially wrapped up now. We did take 2 out of 3, which makes it our 7th straight series win. This team's hot, and I'm loving. Pitching's clicking, offense is doing incredible. They fucking showed up for this series, and defense is there. Still a little bit of defensive issues, but not compared to how it was earlier this season. Game 1 was Soriano versus Martinez. We kicked off this game incredibly, and I'm really excited to dive into the series. So starting off with Game 1, which, as I said, was Soriano versus Martinez. Top of the first was incredible. With 2 out, Alejandro Kirk doubled, Springer singles, and then Sanchez doubles. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. That's how we needed to start this series, and it was even better when Soriano went out there in the bottom of the first and got a fly-out, ground-out, and a strikeout. So immediately there's no base runners because I feel like Tampa Bay is always on the running game with us, and it was incredible to see. Soriano was doing very well. Top of the third, Nathan Lucas walks. Alejandro Kirk with a 2-run home run to center field. I don't have enough to say about Kirk. That man is so fucking hot. It is incredible. He was getting intentionally walked in the Yankees series because of his bat. He, did not stop. We wrapped up with New York, had the off day, and boom, was, on fire in New York. Tampa, sorry. I hope it continues. I'm loving Kirk. This is the Kirk we all know and love. Clearly, he's finally found his hitting since his surgery, which everyone knows. You could have surgery, be cleared to do whatever, but you still don't feel 100% for months. And I'm absolutely loving Alejandro Kirk because this is what we needed. This is the offense that we have came to know and love last year that has been lacking this year. In the top of the fourth, the more offense continued. Ernie Clement with a single, Braitman with a single, Ernie to third, Nathan Lucas struck out, which means 2 outs, and then Alejandro Kirk singles, which 2 runs come in on that. Springer walks, and then Sanchez grounds out. 6-0 Toronto in the 4th inning in Tropicana. Any real Jays fan knows how much we hate playing in Tropicana. Everyone knows that. We hate playing there. Bottom of the 4th, it did get a little dicey for Soriano. With a single to center field, did get a fly out. Another single, bases are now loaded with 1 out. Force out to get the runner at home, and then there was a single that brought 3 in, sorry. And then in the top of the 5th, this one I'm really excited, Kazuma Okamoto home run. That's franchise history. He now has the most home runs by any Blue Jays rookie to date. Congratulations to Okamoto on history. I was hyped when he hit that because everyone was looking for that home run. Ernie Clement Andres Jimenez grounds out, Ernie Clement single, Smith out on a sacrifice bunt, and then Brett Bateman, who's been hot, got a single. Love that for him. Absolutely incredible. Love how this offense is just continuing. Even it may not be doubles or anything, but they're coming up with the hits when they're needed. Tampa Bay went out and scored 3. We came right back and scored 2 more. That's how we needed to handle that, and I was very happy with that. Other than that, pitching was incredible after that. We got even better in the top of the 10th when Ernie Clement singled, and then Josh Smith came up with a 2-run home run to make it 10-3 Blue Jays, which was I was hyped this whole game. I tell you, every time he came up to the plate, I was like, oh my god. And the home runs, losing my mind. It did get a little dicey in the bottom of the 8th inning with Waldron pitching, which overall it wasn't that bad, but it got just a little dicey with a Yandy Diaz single, Liam Hicks single, Ryan Valate single. Bases are loaded with nobody out. There was a sac fly and then another sac fly to score 2 more runs. But other than that, he got a ground out to end it. So he handled himself very well. That situation could have been so much fucking worse. So much worse. In the top of the 9th, there was a ground out single, force out with single ground out. Bottom of the 9th was a 3-up, 3-down inning for Spencer Miles to secure the 10-5 Blue Jays win to start that series. That's what I like, guys. I fucking was loving this game. How could you not? How could you not love a 10-5 game in Tampa Bay? Like, Tampa Bay is historically one of our worst places we play. Like, there's a stat, I don't remember it exactly, but it's like the Jays wins and losses at every stadium ever. We have a losing record at Tropicana. Like, horrendously a losing record. It's cursed. I joke it's cursed. And it's like, I still think it is after what happened in game 2 and 3. Alright, game 3 was Max Scherzer versus Rashman. And, like, Rashman's a really good fucking pitcher, guys. Like, he's a very good pitcher. He's up in the top 5 of, like, ERA and stuff. But, yeah, a very good pitcher. This game, I was pissed. This game really pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie. And I think some stuff needs to change. But we're gonna jump into that here in a second. So, yeah, I don't love Max Scherzer, but I don't hate on him. Like, I find he gives up too many first inning home runs. And bottom of the first, like, other than, like, okay, his last 3 starts, he was incredible. I'll give him that. He did really well his last 3 starts. This one he took accountability for, but I don't think this start was on him. I don't blame Max at all for this. All right, bottom of the first inning, fly out, Cameronero doubles, line out, Yandy Diaz hits a 2-run home run. Whatever. After game 1, I'm like, hey, you know what? The team's been better. We've won 6 straight series. Maybe the offense can get hot here and do something. Yeah, other than that, like, top of the second, 3-3 down, but, like, he was dealing the Tampa pitcher. Dealing. And then bottom of the second, other than a walk, like, there was no hit for Max. So, like, he did well. So, like, I feel like the first inning was just a little bit of a bloop. And then in the top of the 4th, our Lord and Savior, Alejandro fucking Kirk homered again. That's back-to-back games, guys. Back-to-back games with an Alejandro Kirk fucking home run. I love the man. He is by far, as much as I love Valenzuela, Kirk's my favorite catcher out of the 2. I love Kirk. This is the power we all know he has, and I love it. I love Kirky. Another solo shot, so it's not 2-1. So I'm, like, thinking, okay, maybe we can, like, come back for sure. And that was until the bottom of the 4th happened. There was a walk, single, walk. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Strikeout. Then Palacios has this weird little fly ball. Sanchez should have caught that. I don't care what anyone says. That should have been caught. Why is he looking at the shortstop for help when the ball's 10 feet to his left? All right. I think 10 feet to his right. Like, literally, what are you doing? And I don't think he could get lost in the roof because it wasn't like a huge fly. It was more of a pop-out. Which, that was, that ended up being a double that allowed 2 runs to score, which that would have been the second out. So who knows if the other runs that come after this would have even scored. Because then there was a sacrifice bunt, Mullins scores, a single on the infield, and then a ground out, which brought in a total of 5 runs. Who knows if any runs would have come in, because that would have been the second out, and it wasn't deep enough for a run to score. That's on Sanchez. Sanchez needs to be, like, I know we have him in his lineup because he's hitting, but he's not hitting. He's not hitting and he can't play defense well. Okay, let's give another kid an opportunity. I'd rather have Davis in left field with his bat, which has been kind of streaky this year, which I know he does really well down in Buffalo, but it's been streaky up here. I'd rather have him out there than Sanchez. That's how bad he's playing out there, and I was pissed. However, though, our Blue Jays weren't letting that stop them. They came right back out in the top of the 5th inning. This is what I love. Sanchez strikes out swinging. That would be the last time we see Sanchez in this game. Smith singles, Valenzuela singles, McAdoo singles, Smith scores, Miles Straw walks. Bases are now loaded with 1 out. Nathan Lucas with a sac fly. Kirk motherfucker singles. McAdoo scores. Okamoto singles. Miles scores. And then on just a minute popped out. We got 4 runs back. We went right back out there and scored 4 more runs. Absolutely incredible. The team is hot. The fact they went out and picked Max up like that was insane. Bottom of the 5th inning. Max did not go back out. It was Fisher at this point. Yandy Diaz grounds out Liam Hicks with a single. Mullins pops out and strikeout. Top of the 6th inning, Cameron Diaz, who is currently up for Vladdy, while Vladdy is on the concussion IL. Smith hits into a force out. Valenzuela flies out McAdoo with the double. Smith scores. McAdoo is making a very strong case for him to stay up right now, and I don't see him going down anytime soon if he's continuing to come up big like that. 6-7, which was like, hey, maybe come back. Like, other than, like, after that, there was not much. Like, top of the 7th was 3 up, 3 down. Bottom was 3 up, 3 down. Pitching locked in after. And Miles came in for somebody else. Oh, Bateman. Bateman left hurt. That's who Miles came in for. And then somebody else came in for Sanchez. I don't even remember who. Top of the 8th, there was the walk by Smith. Yeah, like, and then even at top of the 9th, McAdoo reached on an air. I'm like, ooh, can we tie it? Springer came in at one point, too. Springer flied out. Nathan Lucas strikes out. Alejandro Kirk flies out. Could not come back, but still, the fact they went out there and scored 5 more total after going down 7-1 was incredible. Like, I still say this a lot. A month ago's team, okay, not quite, it's almost not a month ago now because it's been almost a month of how hot they've been. Little over a month ago, I'll say, they would never have even scored like that. They would never have made it a 1-run game and make Tampa use all their high leverage guys. And I was very happy with how that game went. Like, I know it ended with a loss, but how could you be mad at the fact they almost came back after going down 7-1? This team didn't do that ever this year. It was absolutely incredible to do that against the Rays. Very happy. All right, kicking off with Game 3, which was Bieber versus what's his name? I think it's Seymour. I don't know how you say it. I apologize to every player's name I butcher on this podcast. Not a bad game. Top of the 2nd, though, Kazuma Okamoto with another home run. Absolutely incredible. I love Okamoto. He is a little streaky, but if he can get hot with everybody else, because I feel like everyone is hot on this team right now, that would be perfect. Because if you have Okamoto hot, Ernie hot, Jimenez hot, and all that, it's absolutely good. This game got weird. So, like, other than that, it was, like, simple 3 up, 3 downs. Occasional, like, Okamoto had a double in the 4th. Ernie had a walk. Couldn't get anything out of it. The bottom of the 4th, it got weird. So, in the top half of the 4th inning, when Jimenez grounded out, he was running at the first baseline, grabbed his hamstring. He left the game with his hamstring. The day before, Bateman left with his hamstring. Smith cramped his, stayed in the game, and finished it. But Smith was unavailable. Bateman's unavailable. Ernie missed Game 2 with strep, so, like, he's in the lineup. He's not, he's not 100%, but he's a lot better than what he was. So, well, Smith didn't come into the game. Brandon Valenzuela came in and played first. McAdoo moved to 2nd, Ernie to short, and then Okamoto to 3rd. So, just a weird-ass, like, fucking area of the lineup. In the bottom of the 4th, Chandler Simpson with a single. There was a throwing error by McAdoo, and a little bit of a timing issue on Valenzuela, which was the first play those two had to make. Which, it was just weird to see Val play first. And then it came up with Junior Caminero singling to deep left field. Sampson scored. So it's a tie game. But I was like, okay. Poor Bieber. Bieber was dealing, and I was like, oh. And then game was tied. I'm like, there's been so many tied games recently with this team. I was like, oh, God. But I would not have to worry for long. And the top of the 5th, this is what this team has done very well of late. They give up a couple runs. I swear it's the very next time they come to the plate, they do something. Or if it's not like that inning, it's the next one. Nathan Lucas with a leadoff home run to start the 5th inning. McAdoo strikes out. Then Daz Cameron hits a home run onto the catwalk. They lost the ball. The announcer's like, where'd it go? And then they found it. It went rolling down the catwalk. Incredible by him. They immediately went out, They went down. Well, they didn't go down. The game got tied. They immediately went out and scored 2 more. Picked Bieber up. Picked the weird defense area up to actually, like, which was incredible to see. I love when they're able to do that because I feel like it helps them so much, and I can't complain. And the bottom of the 5th, because Bieber was dealing, was a 3-up, 3-down inning. Top of the 6th, there was a Okamoto strikeout. Valenzuela with the double. Ernie Clement with the line out, and Miles Shaw struck out. Miles has been a little scuffly lately, but I have faith in Miles, guys. I have hardcore faith in Miles. Bottom of the 6th, Bieber still pitching. I think this is one of his deepest outings this year. 3-up, 3-down, absolutely incredible. And then on the top of the 7th, Lucas strikes out. McAdoo with a single. Cameron singles. He advances to third, advances to second, McAdoo to third on a fielding error by DeLuca. Alejandro Kirk is so hot, he's getting intentionally walked again. So the bases are now loaded with 1 out. George Springer with a single. May I tell you, this was like the softest hit ball I've ever seen in my life. The fact that did not result in an out is insane. Like, legitimately, it was like just bye-bye ball. Like, it was the slowest thing ever. And then it jokes like, oh my god, he hit it so hard. And I was like, oh my god, that's like the softest hit ball ever. And nobody came up with it, which is crazy to see. On that single, though, Cameron came in to score, and McAdoo. Now 5-1 Toronto. I love hearing that. I love hearing we're beating the Rays because we have been horrid against them this year. Horrid. It's like we have a losing record to, like, Tampa Bay. Like, stupid losing record. Bottom of the 7th, Bieber was still pitching in this inning. He allowed a single fly-out strikeout lineout, which would be the end to complete his day, with a final box score of 7 innings, allowing 4 hits, 1 run. It was an earned run with 7 strikeouts. That's the Bieber we know. That's the Bieber they wanted to keep in Toronto. Bottom of the 8th, at this point, Miles had come in and taken over. 3-up, 3-down. I love Miles. Miles would be a good starter, I think, but he's so much better out of the bullpen. So much better. Top of the 9th, Cameron struck out, Kirk flied out. Springer with a nice little single there. Bottom of the 9th, our boy Louie came in, ground out, single, strikeout, walk, ground out. Absolutely incredible. I also have to highlight it. Nathan Lucas made an incredible play in the bottom of the 7th. Like, up against the wall, jump, incredible. Like, I have no words for, like, how well that was. It was absolutely incredible. But yeah, great series overall by the team. I'm really excited for today's series against the Yankees. Little disappointed because I was kind of hoping they would push Cease to start back a day to give him the extra day of rest, but they ended up doing it, which is okay. Today's starters is Cam versus Fluharty, which I feel like Fluharty is really interesting, like, because I know it's the bullpen day, but normally they start Fisher. So I feel like it's a little interesting. I don't know if they're just trying to, like, because we had the same, this was the same way we started, I think it was game 2 or 3 of the last Yankee series. I don't remember. It was game 2. And I don't know if this is just to shuffle it, but I feel like this is such an interesting move. But I kind of like it. But then also I'm thinking, like, okay, so we have, like, Fluharty's been solid near the end of the bullpen. This kind of worries me a little bit that he won't be available and, like, for, like, the 6th, 7th, or 8th. But I also have to point out, in the last 10 games, we have a better record than New York. We are 7-3, they are 6-4. Which is good, guys. We are hot right now. And yeah, it's good. So yeah, that's game 1. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a good game tonight. Because, like, when would it not be? And who doesn't love the Yankees? Like, who doesn't love a solid AL East matchup? Especially for a team trying to fight for a wild card spot and a team in a wild card spot. Game 2 is Cease versus Weathers again. This is going to be good. Yeah. Cease's ERA is significantly lower. We know Cease is on track for a Cy Young, potentially. Weathers has 140 strikeouts and Cease has 201. I'm excited. I think I'm most hyped for, like, game 2, just because I like to watch Cease pitch. And Cease is demon, and he did really well at the end of the last Yankee series. Like, he only gave up the 1 run, and then it kind of fell apart in the extras, it was great. Yeah, like, it's funny though, the fact Cease's last, like, his last start, and now his next one will be about the Yankees, I guess, like, his current 2 starts. Yeah, like, so he gave up 2 runs. He went 6.1 innings, he gave up 2 runs in the last one. Like, that's not even a bad stat line. That's a good stat line. So hopefully he can be even better in the Bronx. But yeah, I'm excited because this is the last time we played the Yankees this year, I believe. I am hyped for this series. And then kicking off the final game of this series is game 3, which is... Wait, no, I just read them backwards. Sorry, game 3 is Cease. No? Never mind, I found it. Sorry, I lost my list. It's Soriano versus Rodon. Oh, that's going to be a hell of a matchup. And their ERAs are, like, virtually the same. Oh, my God. That's going to be a hell of a good game. My bad. Sorry for the confusion there on the starters. My notes are all screwed up. That's going to be a good one. I don't know. When was the last time Rodon even pitched? Did we face him versus in the other series? No. We haven't faced... Oh, we faced him earlier this year. We faced him back in May. He went 5 innings. Gave up 3 hits and 1 run. I don't know. The Mays team is a lot different than this team. His last start, though, he gave up 1 run, and then the start before that, he gave up 2. So, we'll see. That's going to be a good start, because Soriano's been good. And so has Rodon recently. Oh, this whole series is going to be good, guys. Like, when I tell you I am hyped for this series, I don't think you'll believe me. Like, I have been loving, like, the whole week of just AL East baseball, and I feel like this is the most I've enjoyed Blue Jays baseball by far this season. I'm loving it. I'm telling you guys. Quick little injury update on the team. Vladdy did play a game in Clearwater, Florida with the Dunedin Jays. After being cleared from his concussion, he had a double and 2 walks. It was an RBI double. Depending how he's feeling, it sounds like he'll be activated Saturday. If he's not quite feeling it, they haven't really said. But from the way the announcers are talking, the reporters are talking, how yesterday went, we'll kind of decide. But I'm really hoping he is back Saturday, because I love watching Vladdy play in New York. I don't know, he always seems to hit well there. And the fact he was hitting well when he got concussed by the Yankees, now would be kind of like a good way to come back and maybe hit like a home running game too. And be like kind of like, F you Yankees for giving me a concussion to the head. I needed a head that ended in a concussion. Yeah, I'm really hyped for that series. I cannot complain, because who doesn't love good old Yankee series? Jimenez is feeling better today. They're all feeling better. I'm hoping for no IL instead of that. If it does, I think I will crash the hell out, because we don't need no IL stints right now. But hey guys, I'm excited. Half a game out of the wild card. The way the standings are showing up, just so we can give the update of what we need to happen today. So ideally today, because currently right now Texas and Minnesota are at a virtual tie for the 3rd spot, because they are 63 and 65. We're 63 and 66. Somehow we have played one more game than them. Baseball is weird like that sometimes. We basically need both of them to lose tonight and we win, and it's we need them both to lose. The next team is Cleveland, because they're 63 and 66. They're a game back. 62 and 66. They're a game back. Followed by Detroit, who is 61 and 66. They're 1.5 games. And then there's Baltimore at 61 and 67. And then Seattle with 60 and 68, who are 3 games back. Those are the teams who are all kind of right in there. And it's crazy because we play some of those teams soon. We play Seattle in a week. which is going to be crazy. Yeah. Like, after we wrap up the Yankee series here, we go to Kansas City. Then we play Seattle, which will impact us and them because they're only 3 out. Then we play Cleveland, and then we go back to Kansas. Kansas City is 8 games out, so there's nothing crazy there. But then, like, in September, we play Baltimore, Detroit, Texas, Baltimore. So, like, that can get wild there. Texas and the Rays, we single-handedly have the worst record against. So, especially in a wild card race, and we're playing those teams, it's going to get a little wild. And I'm excited. I love wild. And I'm excited. That's always a good playoff race when it's going to come right down to the end. We also do have a rematch against the Athletics in September. So that'll be kind of nice. Because hopefully we could do what we did in April. It's like April, March. Like when it felt like the season was going to go like last season before we lost everyone to injuries. But yeah, that's it for today's podcast. I will see you all after the Yankee series. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's get this wild card spot. And I will see you after New York. Have a good day, everybody.